Stop. This is part 2 of the Althorp video. YouTube wouldn't let me put it all on one on video. It's 50 minutes long. They wouldn't let me put it. He said, loading failed. Video too long. Well, that's the way it goes. So watch this one second. This is a second Althorp. Or, as Charles Spence would say, Althorp. Stupid. No mind, but boy, in the first video I mentioned someone called Judy Kahn, married to Burt Reynolds. She was in Rowan and Martin's Laughing. I forgot to mention that on the video. An awful American program she happened to be in. She was in quite a few things as well. Thank you. This is the ancestral home of the Spencer family. Charles Spencer was always a carpenter. On a little country lane, about 3 vehicles a year driving along there. I bet the moment one comes anyway. I know for a fact she was attempting to go over that fence, surrounded by security. But got guns and that. There's one, Princess Diana is on that estate. She says on an island. But 15th century that house was built. The present owner, Charles, as I said before, is not the most liked person. He spent a lot of time in South Africa. He was married with children over there. He had a large house there, which I don't know whether he rented or bought or whatever. But he used to moan about the upkeep of this house here. So he spent all his money in South Africa on the property and all that. Yeah, having to heat this one up as well. So why moan if you've got 2 properties? You can't afford to keep one of them going. He's talking to me, his voice is a bit daft. But anyway, you can be seen at the local Spencer Arms, who were a minute ago, and also in the local Waitrose in Althorp. Another car going by. All that one's going to the States. That might even be Charlie himself. Big expensive Volvo. I don't look at his face. So maybe Charlie or his wife. With children, whatever. And when he came back from South Africa to live in Northampton, at this house here, guys have gone straight to the gate, so it's obviously someone they know. He tried to change all the village names. It was like Kingsthorpe. He tried to change it to the original oldie worldy pronunciation, Kingsthorpe. What a stupid name, Kingsthorpe. But he tried to do that in a number of villages around. Of course, it was all laughed at. Nobody took up on the idea of renaming all these villages. Obviously, absurd. And I haven't heard from him for a long time, so he's done nothing stupid lately, like that. But that's where he lives now, anyway. And this is massive. The wall that goes round here, where is it? This wall here, it would take you 20 minutes, half an hour to drive around there. Push bikes now. Anyway, that's the local Spencer family. I just am of interest. My mother, during the war, she was based at the local racecourse in Northampton, where the troops were. Used to stay in tents and that, on this big racecourse. And she used to go there volunteering. I think she was 14, 15. She'd be there to volunteer, giving cups of tea to the troops, tea and biscuits. And I'm not sure it's Charles's mother, or it might actually be his grandmother, Cynthia Spencer. She actually was in the same tea wagon as my mum, and they both had the same name, Cynthia. So Cynthia Spencer took my mum under her arm because she was the same name. They both had the same name. So my mum was quite friendly with her. More interesting facts. Hopefully these are interesting facts anyway. I'll probably missed out tons of stuff. But if I go on too long, it's going to be boring. And I'm going to lose customers, aren't I? All right, that's it for the time being, thank you. Just driven up 100 yards up the road. Got a better view. You can just see there's that tree there. A deer there, look. I'm guessing there. But they're not wild deer, too many of them. As I can see. Some got horns on. Must be, what, 20 deer there? It's a slightly better view of that house. No, I'm not sure, but I don't know if that's the island or not. But there looks like a new building being put up just there. Well, that's the island where Diana's buried or not, I don't know. It's been built in at the old sandstone, the local stone, but all looks too new. Oh, I just saw the deer there and thought, oh dear. Well, she's just round the corner from looking at the house for the deer. This is Brinkton Church, a bit hidden away in the tree there. It's a small church, just with a couple of villages round by. But the Spencer family tomb is here. Can't sit on. I remember coming here years ago. And there's the old tomb with a gate and railings round it, and you see the steps going down into the original tomb. I'm not sure about it is though, but many years ago, I say I got all the Spencer family were buried. There was talk at the time when Lady Spencer died, Princess Diana died, that she would be put down in that tomb, but because of nasty people getting into places like that and stealing things, they decided to put her on an island. But whether it's true she's on the island or whether she's in the family tomb, that's what the locals all think anyway. Well, who's ever going to find out the truth? There's a beautiful avenue of trees goes up to that church, and there's the nice small gate there. Trees are just hiding it about. So I was imagining originally Spencer family on a Sunday morning in their Sunday best. When I come out of the house, come to that little gate just there. This probably would have been a dirt track then. And that lovely avenue of trees. Look, churches, what just on the end there. What trees are these? See some of them conker. Possibly ash. Yeah, but them trees aren't that old, so it must have been, there's a new post been put in. I guess there always would have been a avenue of trees to direct you up there, but these aren't very old, are they? That concrete tree there, that's only 40 years old, something like that. A typical Northampton natural local stone cottage there, a thatched cottage. This is in Upper Holston. In case you didn't realise it, by the way, Charles Spencer is the brother of Donna Spencer.